What is up, everybody? It is Jonathan here with a schedule update. Not necessarily an update for the channel itself, but a schedule update. Just to let you guys know about certain things that are going on here soon, and actually will technically pick up a little bit more process on this channel, videos and stuff. So the first thing is about live stream. Live stream will be on YouTube. I will be live streaming on Sunday for Shifts and Giggles here at Martinsville.
21.53.
I then will be for at least next week. Monday, I will try to do some official racing at Watkins Glen, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then I will, on Tuesday, have my other league for the Theater Championship Racing League. And Wednesday will be ATS, Air Truck Simulator, and more officials on Thursday. No live streaming on Friday and Saturday.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Then the following week, the week after, is when things will start picking up. OCRP iRacing League is back. We will be starting, basically in 2 weeks. On a Monday, I believe it's the 18th, or the actual date is, whatever that Monday is. We'll be starting OCRP again. Mondays for OCRP iRacing League will be a random race, kind of like they did, I think, last year. Last season, kind of an off season. We would make Monday just whatever, collect points. If maybe not. I know what we're gonna do for. If we're gonna do points or not. Soon we are, just for the sake of trying to get people to show up. We'll probably do points. So that will be Monday's OCRP iRacing League. Then Tuesday will be the Theater League again. Wednesday will be Air Truck Simulator, and then Thursday will be also the OCRP iRacing League, and we're gonna be running trucks. Now the schedule did change. It looked like it was gonna be Xfinity on Monday, Cup on Thursday, but news came out. Actually, when this came out, when you're seeing this, yesterday on Friday, that Jeff and Ryan will no longer be doing anything with the OCRP iRacing.
21.0.
Now, it could be just temporary for them. Maybe they just want a break from, I guess there's been a lot of issues. And look, I'm not going to speculate a whole lot because I don't know what's going on. I just truly don't. And the last thing I want to do is put words in people's mouths. But there have been some, I guess, issues. Apparently, Jeff and Ryan think that they're being the bad guys. Someone's telling them like they're the bad guys. I don't know what's going on. But that is just how they're dealing with it. So they're not going to be, as far as I know, not participating in anything. Or Jeff's not going to do the broadcast as well. So it's just going to be racing and just enjoying it for the best we can. Hopefully that doesn't change the outcome of OCRP, the iRacing League side, and keep doing this for years to come. And I know Jeff would never watch this kind of video, but if he was, Jeff, I would just say this to you. Appreciate everything you've done. The same thing to Ryan as well. First, I never, had you as a bag person. I mean, I've only been in this league for an actual year, so I know it's been multiple seasons, but like physically only a year this league, so I truly don't actually know you, and would never ever try to put words in your mouth or anything. And if I'd say, you know, I how I say this, I guess I hope I didn't do anything wrong, and I know probably I didn't. You know, it's more other people, and I get it.
21.124.
You know, it was kind of a, and I'm gonna admit this a lot. I was getting a little frustrated. It was taking a little long to get this going, but there had to be a good reason why they weren't starting as early as they wanted to. I knew Jeff had a lot of things he had things he was doing in his personal life, and you know what? That's his life, and if that meant not doing OCRP right away, then I totally understood it. You can't tell people what to do in their lives. Just the one thing I've always dealt with, and I still deal with, especially in my personal life and others, just communication. The lack of communication, and because of that, that's where the frustration for me comes into play. It's like we started getting something going, and it just kind of like got quiet. And I'm like, well, what's going on? And you know, Jeff did put out there, you know, just gotta be patient. I'm like, I'm being patient. I'm just kind of wondering, like, are we still doing this? And now, since everything has come out, there's been other personal things about Jeff. On the side of, I guess, streaming and people's problems or whatever. I'm not gonna get into. If he wants to talk about that, that's his business. Talk to you about, not me. But the LCRP iRacing League, it's still a good community. It's still people are good, okay. And we just gotta get past our petty differences about stuff. There's always gonna be little things that irritate you from another person, and that's just because you wouldn't prefer to do that versus that dude. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong or whatever. It just means you do things differently, and I think that's just something as just human beings we gotta get better as that. People are different. That doesn't make them bad people. It's just they're different. So hopefully whatever this next league season happens, that we can just kind of get through it in a way that, hey,
21.095.
we're gonna have run-ins, we're gonna make contact, we're gonna have some issues sometimes. It doesn't mean we're bad people. It doesn't mean we're bad racers. It just means we're human. We make mistakes. Things happen. Things will always happen. So hopefully this is a good sign that eventually, that if we can, it's more or less, I think, if we prove to ourselves and then maybe to Jeff and Ryan that, hey, we're not mad at you, we're not mad at any situation, we were just kind of getting that eager to do it, you know, and nothing was happening. So, and like I keep saying, I like racing, no matter what it is. I'm doing a late model stock car, for Pete's sake, right now. I guess you would say my background is more NASCAR. But I don't mind doing this stuff because I would love to keep trying to do it. That's the point of trying to have fun. Just to have fun in iRacing. Because no matter what vehicle I'm doing, that's what it should be about. So, that is the schedule going to be happening after this next week here. It's going to be just a strict following of streaming with the Shift and Giggles League on Sunday, OCRP on Monday, Tuesday the Beer League, Wednesday will be ATS, American Truck Simulator, and Thursday OCRP iRacing League, that one as well. We'll be doing the trucks on Thursday, and then whatever on Monday, just to be random racing. I'm assuming it's collective points, but it's just random racetracks, random cars on Monday. Just so people don't get stale and they, hey, if anything, they could just at least do Mondays if they want to do Mondays and select tracks, whatever. Just give them more freedom to do what they want to do. So I'm hoping that is the case, and hopefully we'll get through this, and hopefully Jeff and Ryan will eventually want to come back and do it again. And I guess I don't know. I guess I'm hoping that this doesn't stop them from doing anything further, because other people are either targeting them for some reason or whatever. I don't know. Again, Jeff would have to talk about this. I don't want to put words in people's mouths or anything like that. Last thing I want to do is say something that is fully false, and he gets mad at me for saying it. Not that he's going to see this video, but if he did, that, you know, there's no hard feelings towards him at all, my side. And I when I joined this league, and let's be very clear, I know I was about the schedule, but I'm gonna ramble on for a little bit. When I joined this league, the OCIP league, I never thought in a million years that I'd be part of my iRacing league. I thought when I did this, I was hoping to move forward to be a part of like a, you know, be the part of the Coca-Cola E-Series things, you know, try to get doing that and become a professional doing that. But becoming part of this league has taught me that you can still have fun, do everything and have fun, and not having all that extra pressure on you. There's still pressure, sure, because you want to win. You don't want to sit here 20th. No one does. No one. When you get into a race, you want to be just as competitive as the person in front of you and the leader itself. So you don't want to finish dead last. But I think what happens, it makes what makes it, I think, harder for everyone is that because, let's say you're in week 7 of a series in a season, and you're still like running 15th, that frustration comes out, and then all of a sudden you get that 1 week that all of a sudden you're on a good track, you start doing really good. You tend to be more aggressive because you realize, well, this is my only opportunity. Like a lot of reasons, like Super Speed Racing, most people, that's their opportunity. That's the only opportunity they feel like they have. And I remember when it was, I think it was the last season we did for the Gen 6 cars. There was no points. We just did it for fun. We went to Talladega for the first race, and I was being massively aggressive because I knew that part of the rest of the races, I'm not going to do so well at it. So I was being a lot more aggressive than I probably should have been. But if I wasn't aggressive, I knew I wouldn't have a shot. So I had to be a little more aggressive. And I think that's where a lot of people that do these iRacing events and things, they think, well, I'm not good at any other track besides maybe this one. And so that's where they're the most aggressive at. And that's where the conflict comes in. Someone that's done poorly for the season, gets one good race, maybe says, you know what, I'm tired of finishing 15th, I'm going to win this thing. Makes contact with the leader or something, and it gets all blown out of proportion, and then we have a lot of arguments. That's just seems like that's, and I know a lot of people in here would be like, it's just a video game. Why are we losing our minds over a video game? It's not just a video game. It's a hobby. It's an expensive hobby. A lot of people put tons of money into this. Some people blow thousands upon thousands of dollars on this thing. I mean, I'll tell you right now, for what I have, I'm probably, for the steering wheel shifter I have, and then just computer. So I mean, of course, iRacing alone, I'm pretty up on the upward of maybe $1,000 at least. Some people can go
20.4
up to 5, 6, sometimes can be well into 10,000 range because of just what they want to do for the sim rigs and stuff. So it's an expensive hobby. So would you want to be spending thousands upon thousands of dollars just to finish 20th all the time? No, you wouldn't. You want to go out and win. And so that's where that anger comes in. Even for just being in a league, it's just how it is. It's not that there's a personal vendetta against someone. It's just that frustration overall that leads to bigger problems. And then it comes personal. Then people come and attack people, and that's where it's like, whoa, let's just chillax here. You know, we do have to kind of snap out of it for a little bit and understand it is a game. We're not trying to be malicious in any way towards people or anything like that.
20.5.
So that is kind of where it's at. LSRP. That's what I've kind of seen when I first joined and stuff, is that the frustration was real. And I was glad that they did allow people to get in, because they were, when they was it season 9 or season 8, there were a lot of people that were having issues with other people on there, and they didn't let out. I don't know if it was season 8 or 9. They didn't let anyone in. So for season 10, they did a recruitment thing. I was selected to do the recruitment stuff, which was good. And I must impress someone, because I finished 10th, like in the top 10 in the truck race, and then I finished I don't know if I finished 12, top 10 to 12 in the cup race. But the one thing that I think stood out to people's minds, I don't know who was the one who selected. Was it was Tony or Wes? I don't know who was the person that selected people. But they must have saw what I did in the race. It was the next gen car, but they had the high downforce in it, but it was old Atlanta.
20.5.
And I bust tail off forward, and I was heading straight for that grass. And I could have easily overcorrected and just wiped clean, but I drove it straight through the grass, just bouncing through the grass, and they able to save it. Wes Graham was doing a broadcast for that, just recruitment stuff. So yeah, that was interesting from my perspective.
9.
So I don't know if that's what led to it at all. I'm not sure, but I really do enjoy this league, and I enjoy all the leagues I'm in. I mean, majority of these leagues came from people that are in OCRP, and they just kind of filtered out. And you know what? I'm happy to be part of them. I'm happy to race.
20.89.
Sunday, look, I don't expect to do well here. I expect to just do okay. There are going to be guys that are just way too much better, knowing how to brake better. They know how to get into the corners better. Of course, I'm not ready, like right now, I'm really trying hard, but there's going to be where I'm just not going to might do great, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy it, because I'm learning. How is these guys getting in the corner so better than me? How do they turn so better than me? How do they get back to the throttle so better than me? It's a how, and then if I can just nitpick every little thing, you can start doing better. Don't stress yourself out. Hey, if you don't figure it out, don't figure it out, but I'll try my best. So, anyways, this video was on me. It was supposed to be like a 5 to 10 minute video, and it's going on to 20. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to this channel and want to see more iRacing, again, the schedule for the streams will be this. For this week, if you are still here watching this video, next week, or this Sunday, will be Shifts and Gills League at 7 p.m. Eastern for live streaming. Monday will be officials at 8. Tuesday will be the Beater League at 8. Ameritruck Simulator at 8 on Wednesday. Thursday again will be officials at 8. Then the next week after that, we'll start the OCRP leagues on Monday and Thursday. They, I'm assuming, will be at 8 Eastern, just as they were before for everyone else, I believe. They have a good time window. So 8 p.m. Eastern for those. So guys, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one, and hopefully at live streams.
20.677.